Hey, what's up, Xem VanAdams? My name is Ruben, and I just wanted to come by and respond to your video, um, because I feel like you touch on some very, very deep points. I feel like it it amazes me that people like this young man's mother even exist. Even though I was aware of things like this happening, it's just it's always a shock to me for some reason when I hear about it, um, time and time again. I hear things like this happening to young men and women who experience, but mostly men who experience a sense of hatred from their mothers, fathers as well, who whenever they come out about being gay. Now me, I am a straight man, and I am also a Christian. And I feel, though I have my own personal beliefs or whatever, I feel that it would be hypocritical of me to judge another man because of the fact that he does something that I, from reading my Bible, don't agree with, something that I don't do, something that's different from how I live my life is something, it may be good for you, but it's not good for me. So therefore, I'm gonna judge you and condemn you because of it. I feel that would be hypocritical because though I am a Christian, I do sin. You know what I'm saying? I know plenty of homosexual Christians who are very active in their church and who believe in God totally with all their being. And I do know that, um, having homosexuals in my family, I do understand that is not a choice. I understand. I mean, the for me honestly, it's like, how can you explain at a young age, because it has been proven that children even are growing knowing that they like what they like and that they are homosexual and that you can be born this way. It's not something that just takes over you. And though the spiritual side of me says, that it is a spiritual thing or some type of spirit that can come over a person that can, you know, cloud your mind or your thoughts. It's like I really don't believe so much in that either because, I have an uncle, I have cousins, I have friends who are gay, and from talking to them and getting a better understanding of how they're looking at the situation, I can't come to believe that it's that anymore. You know what I'm saying? I feel like anything that makes you do something is a spirit that you carry with you. It's something about you that makes you do the things that you do. You know what I'm saying? It's something. It can be a character, but if you ask somebody from the church, they'll say it's your spirit. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I feel like um, it's not so much that anymore because of the fact that I have seen kids, like, even on the Oprah show. I remember some years ago I watched the Oprah show, and there was a child. I think he was like 6 or 7 years old, and he believed honestly in his heart and soul that he was a girl, and not a boy. And um, I watched this, and it was so crazy to me because it was like, yo, you could not even tell this kid that he was a boy without him falling out in tears. He was just that hurt and offended that people did not believe him when he said, I'm a girl. And people were quick to call him crazy. It's a psychological problem, it's a birth defect. But that just shows that you can be born homosexual. It is something that you are, not a choice that you make. Though people do make the choice to live a homosexual lifestyle, just like there are homosexuals who do not practice homosexuality. It is something that they're lusting after in their flesh. You know what I'm saying? In my flesh, I lust after women, but I am celibate. So does that make me any less of a heterosexual because I don't practice sex with women or sex at all for that matter? You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. It's like this child, does not know what he like or what he don't like. I mean, he does not know anything about homosexuality, heterosexuality. He doesn't know the difference. He does not know the difference at all. All he knows is what he likes and what he doesn't like. When you're a child, all we all as people, as human beings, when we're children that young, all we know is the black and the white. There's no gray area. We know what we like and what we don't like, and that's all we grow to know. That's all we care to know. That's just how we feel. You know what I'm saying? We don't know nothing about no homosexuality or nothing like that. We know what we like and what we don't. So to tell a child that they're choosing to be gay, and then when they come to age where they can find the courage to express it to their parents, they're still choosing to be this way, is hypocritical, it's idiotic, it's crazy to me. Like, you can tell a 15-year-old or 16-year-old or 18-year-old when they're coming out to their parents that they're choosing to live a lifestyle. But what would you say to that young man, that child that was on the Oprah show? What would you say to him? Do you think that he's honestly choosing to feel that he is a girl? No, he doesn't know any better. He doesn't know any different because that's how he feels in his heart. And so that's the point that I'm making, that I understand fully what you're saying, and I love that you're saying what you're saying, and I think that you're definitely speaking on some truth right now. I think that I commend you for your courage and the passion that you put in this video when you made this, and you were crying. I applaud you for saying what you were saying and showing the passion in it and showing that it's really something that's dear to you, because honestly, before after God, the most important love, you know what I'm saying, there's no other love like the love of a mother to a child. And one day when I have children, I can't imagine, you know what I'm saying, and knowing that kids will mess up in life, knowing that there will be things that my children will do in the future that I will not agree with, you know. There's nothing that they can do that will make me love them any less, because I am a part of them. I am responsible for their life, for them being there. I took part in, you know, them being, what I'm saying, who they are. This stuff, I created this life. So for me to deny my child because I don't agree with something or I don't condone something they do, instead of loving them and trying to help them and trying to support them, is wrong. It's so wrong, and I think that's a sin in itself, to not love your child that you created because of something you don't agree with. Because we are not perfect, we are not God, and I'm a Christian, and because of that, I try to carry myself a certain way, and I strive. And even though I fall, even though I do have my flaws, I am a person who sins. Despite of all of that, God knows my heart, because I can get on my knees and pray about it, and I can ask Him for His forgiveness. And I know where I want to be when I close my eyes, and I feel like anybody can do that. I feel like, you know I hate it when people try to say that um that because you're a Christian, you're perfect, and that's the thing that drives people away from the church, because everybody tries to act like they're God and act like they do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I know plenty of gay people who are in the church, who whether they're practicing homosexuality or not, who are striving to go to heaven. You can be gay and you can fall and slip and do things. You know what I'm saying? But if your heart and your eyes are on the prize and your heart is with God, then God knows where you are. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you just try to be the person that God is calling you to be, that there is nothing stopping you from reaching Him when you lay your head down for the last time and your soul lies with Him. At the end of the day, when your soul moves on from this world, it will lie with Him if you reach for Him, if you try your hardest to go forth in Him. You know what I'm saying? No matter what we do, because we all fall short at the end of the day. Ain't nobody on this earth perfect, and we all fall short of His grace. So, I mean, with that being said, I thank you. I commend you. Um, I applaud you. This is just a few of my thoughts on the subject. If there's anything I left out, um, you know, that you feel I should comment on, or anybody else watching this video, you feel like I should comment on. I know I'm gonna get a lot of heat from my Christian viewers, but this is what I believe in. I would not blame my child for something that I feel like they have no control over. I have no control over me being black. I can deny I'm black, but at the end of the day, I'm black. So I mean, with that being said, y'all be safe, y'all be blessed. Zam, I hope to hear from you in the future. I hope to